Good afternoon guys, hope you're all well. So another video for Motorhome Retrofits. Today this vehicle has come in just solely, purely for our very popular high-level dual lens reversing camera that acts as a replacement brake light and offers a lens or a view of the bumper and also of one of your driving whilst you're, it's just sort of a backwards view for when you're driving, and it's always on. So on this point, when the camera wiring runs down to the front of the car, it then connects to a 6.5-inch monitor that is what we call a rear view mirror style monitor. This vehicle doesn't come with a rear view mirror, but I'll show you how we've connected that, and we've bought in a specific stalk that fits on the windscreen, monitor fits on there so that it's nice and neat and almost looks factory fitted. So looking at the camera itself, we have removed the factory high-level reverse brake light, reversing camera, why would be fitting one? We have taken off the factory high-level brake light and replaced it with a complete sealed unit. This camera here has night vision LEDs for the downward facing one, for when you're reversing at night, and then the rear facing one just literally faces backwards. They're both on little gimbals so that you can adjust what the camera lens or view sees. Now the cabling is then brought along down to the floor and then is routed all the way along to the front of the vehicle, up into the passenger side step and connected up to the 6.5-inch monitor. So this vehicle is a 2025 Swift Carrera. It's a sliding door converted motorhome camper van, and we do this kind of install almost on a weekly basis. It's a really hugely popular vehicle to work on, and there are various makes and models of these, but either way, they do have quite poor visibility. Even if the vehicle has come from the factory with parking sensors, and a lot of them don't, fitting in the high-level reversing camera with those dual lens views and attached to the nice monitor up here just gives you that added safety and convenience and comfort. And the reason for that is because a lot of these systems actually don't come with a reversing camera in any way, shape or form. Some of them are quite low down, so they're not great. Now I'm just going to jump inside. This head unit is the Fiat Uconnect system. It's one of the entry-level models, not really entry-level because it's quite the bigger screen, but we're seeing so many variants of these now, and customers are asking, can we integrate it into here? If we can integrate it into here, it's only going to display a single view when you put it in reverse gear. So hence the reason why we then fit this. This is a really nice, neat looking, more refined than many 6.5-inch image, and it just means that once we've used our little stalk that connects to the actual Bosch on the windscreen, because every one of these windscreens come with a little hex adapter on there, so we put the stalk on and twist, and then we mount our monitor to it. The monitor's wired in through to the ignition, but also just to eliminate alternator noise up on the screen, we'll put a little noise filter in there, and that cleans the signal that we're giving to the monitor, because when the engine is not running, the signal is beautiful, the pitch is always beautiful, but as soon as the engine is running, the Fiats do create quite a bit of interference from the alternator, so we try and eliminate that as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to swap views, and I'm going to put the ignition on and show you what the camera lens looks like. The good thing about this solution with the high-level reversing camera and the monitor is that you wouldn't know it's not factory fitted. It doesn't look out of sight, it's not ugly with loads of wires everywhere. It looks really in keeping with the dashboard. Now, as I said to you a few minutes ago, some of these monitors can look really cheap. This is far more refined than most. Probably made in a similar factory, to be fair, in the Far East, to be fair, but either way, this has got just a slightly more refined finish to it. So I'm going to put the key in and I'm going to put the ignition on. When you put the ignition on, you have got by default the rear facing view. Now the rear facing view can be adjusted up or down to suit the driver, because the driver might want to see less of the backward distance and more of what's going on behind, which is understandable. But if I then put the vehicle into reverse gear, it then automatically displays the rear bumper. Now you can adjust this and you could have more of the bumper, more of the doors, but you can still see 2.5 car parking spaces back. So that's more than adequate for when you're reversing. And this can be used in conjunction with parking sensors if you have them. As soon as we go into drive, it automatically flicks back to the main rearward facing or backward facing view. So I'm going to now put it into park. And I'm now in park, which means that it doesn't matter whether the engine is on or off, or whether we're driving or neutral. As long as we're not in reverse, it's always going to show this image. But then as soon as you take the key out of the ignition, the display powers down. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to make the most of not just having a reversing camera, but having a rear facing camera that alerts you so that you've got a live rear view image. Because in a motorhome or camper van you don't have a rear view, now the fact that you've got this, you can actually gives you a great deal of confidence when you're driving in the UK or driving abroad, so that if you are driving on your own or with a co-pilot and you want to know whether it's safe to overtake, this is the perfect solution for that. So this is a 2025 Swift Carrera. The Swift Carrera part is irrelevant, it's just the name and make and model of this motorhome. Any vehicle that you drive, chances are that we can supply and fit a high-level reversing camera, single or dual lens, and connected to a monitor like this, or connected to an existing monitor aftermarket, or in some cases factory. So if you're interested in any of these products or anything we do on our YouTube channel or our website, please do get in touch with us. Website links in the bio, and as usual, thanks for watching.